Hello guys, good evening. I hope you're good. Welcome to my channel. My name is Yasmina Paolacci and we're here back on my book. I'm writing my book and it is now chapter 30 today. So I want to share something with you. Oh yeah, and this is one of my merch, like t-shirt. Yeah. Look. Yeah, you can get it. The link is down below and I will post it in. So, yes, so this today I'm sharing something because also I have some questions about some phrases. Yeah, and I have my cap, like my coaster here, my lovely cap. Where was I? Here. It's quite much already. I came from Tacheles sometime in the mornings, completely drugged up, invited by that artist. He was called Titty Dali because he painted like Dali, kind of. But he had also some weird choices. I'll share another time about that. Today I want to so from there a few hours later I went from the Titty Dali studio over to the house community at 26 Tucholsky Street. So yeah, should I say it also as in English? We put the numbers for the street. Should I do it like that? I have to check out books, translated books. How do they do that? Yeah, good question. So yeah, so to the house community from David Bryson, where the psycho called Volker also lived. He was harmless, Volker, just a psycho. His wife was completely insane. She always screamed. David Bryson had to stay there temporarily. The place was pretty run down, and because the doors of the Institute Gallery event location had been closed for good. No wonder. They had completely run down this brilliant place. No joke. It was rotten to the core. Which was a shame because it was a real art gold mine. Dimitri Hageman, the owner, who is also the operator of the Tresor, closed it down for good. Anything with excessive potential was exchanged for junkies. It had degenerated into veritable, I don't know how to say it, sorry, crack parlor. And crack and junkie parlor, and probably fewer and fewer celebrities, you know, wanted to be first seen there and didn't want to show up, and even young girls were hooked and sold off in the manager's back room. One or the other could quickly stick his noodle in a hole in the back, literally. They were all completely drugged up anyway. disgusting. Not a good place to make art and sell art and attract a high caliber audience. Indeed. I was shocked when I heard that, you know. Because I have been there all the time. But I heard stuff later. So, yeah, very, very bad. Well, that's when you know, put the wrong people in charge. And, yeah, so, well, sorry. Well, David Bison, I always liked David Bison, and bless him, he died last year. I heard from an old friend, so may he be blessed on the other side, warm, and has a good place to live. He was so quiet, and he must have had a good name once, because he had a lot of credits, and some celebrities came to him for a nice chat, even in the worst barracks. He was once living in a caravan. Bison had a girlfriend who was only a few years older than me, and her name was Kay. She was a total music lover. Her star sign, Pisces, as it soon turned out. We had a special connection right away. And Kay drank quite well. Vodka with orange juice, always separated. I don't know why. It was hard to imagine where she put it. She was so delicate and quite pretty. She was very, very thin. Delicate. She was a huge David Bowie and Lou Reed fan. Well, musically, Kay and I were on the same wavelengths, because I'm so into Iggy Pop, and even though, and yeah, I was so into Iggy Pop, even though she definitely talked more than I did. And my favorite song was still Shake Appeal from Iggy Pop and the Stooges. I sat in the corner around the round table on the comfortable armchair for around 12 hours without moving. This crystal meth is really incredibly strong, because at Tahoel's, I thought they gave me cocaine. I have never touched before crystal meth. Crystal meth is so strong. I cannot recommend that. I cannot recommend any drugs, because I don't do drugs. And I'm very happy with that life choice and lifestyle. I didn't even have to go to the loo. Oh, and in between, I don't know how many hours have already passed, Damian came by, my ex, so to speak, who lived in the back of the house, and he fell to his knees in front of me and begged me to forgive him, and that he was so sorry, and that he loved me and so on, and that he felt so embarrassed when I broke up, because he felt so sorry and embarrassed that he once said when I broke up with him, that he saw me only as an object. I was so drunk and stoned, but hey, I didn't expect that. I didn't know what to say. Honestly, I did not. What would you say? I mean, nowadays it would probably firstly not be stoned. I don't know. Besides, the number was completely done for me. That's my another question. Can I say, because in German we say, oh, I'm done with that number. But I think in English I would rather say, besides, I was completely done. Or this was completely done for me. Man, the sex was so bad. Only at first I found it quite good because I was so smitten. And that literally saddens the senses. And that was already a long time ago, you know what I mean? I mean, you feel me? Oh, and I had meanwhile taken off the rose-colored glasses, you know what I mean? Besides, I was already involved with Birol and was also better. I was completely obsessed with Charlie, who in turn always made pointed remarks about Birol, kind of a jealousy. So I didn't say anything about Birol. I kept it really secretive, especially from my side. But well, the thing with Birol and me, so I said I was kept very discreet. Especially from my side. Unless you saw us bickering, and I don't know how to say that word, theatrically, theatralisch. I don't know how to say that word. How do I say that? Theatrically? I'm so sorry. What drama. Oh, we were hanging out together. All in all, as far... Oops. All in all, as far as my choices of men were concerned, that was not the last straw. Oh. In German, it's like, you know, hit into the loo. As far as my taste qualifications of men, I was madly in love with were concerned. Wait, all in all, as far as my choice of men was concerned, that was not the last straw or the last hit into the loo, if I may say so. As far as my taste qualifications of men I was madly in love with were concerned. So the German version is like this. Sounds really lovely. Just a sec. Ja. Alles in allem, was meine Auswahl an Männern betraf, war das nicht der letzte Griff ins Klo. Nee. Was meine Geschmacksverkalkung an Männern anbelangt, in die ich mich unsterblich verliebt habe. Ich bin... I mean... Yeah. What can I say? So I stayed at the house community at Tucholsky 26 until the next morning. I trekked home completely through. This is also a phrase, like I translated literally. Nice t-shirt. You know, when you're completely stoned, like for a long time, and then you're like completely through, like you're done, you need, you know. And it took me at least 2 days until I got my bearings again. So can I say that? My bearings. Yeah, my nose also got really badly inflamed from the punch and crystal meth. Don't do drugs, girls and boys. Do meditation, transcendental meditation, you know. Well, a few days later, I had an appointment with Boyson and Kay again, and we drove. Oh, that was nice. They said we drove to Schöneberg, another district, West Berlin, to the old Ex on Pop location on Marsenstraße. The Ex on Pop also had to be cleared out soon. The evening went quite well. In the meantime, I counted up a few exciting evenings that I had experienced in the legendary Ex on Pop myself. Yeah, there was also another location still exists, as far as I know, I'm pretty sure. And Ex on Pop still exists. They were then at Potsdamer Straße. It's a very long very long high street. And the completeness is legendary as well. Yeah. But that's what I have for today. So it's just a short one, yeah. And I'm massively in love with life today, right now. I feel so good. You know, I'm very grateful. I just feel good. I cooked so much things the last couple of days. Today I went to the organic store and I cooked a nice soup, veggie soup. I'm vegan, so veggie soup, classy veggie soup with beetroot. I don't know how it's called, beetroot, leek, all good stuff. You know, carrots. They tasted like carrots as well. How delightful. And yeah, so thank you for joining and listening. And yeah, did yoga today, but just short. And yeah, didn't go for a swim. It's quite cold, to be frank, outside. Autumn is coming. Yeah. So have a lovely, lovely evening. And yeah, thanks for checking in. And please leave your comments, you know. Because English is my third language. And I appreciate your cooperation. Thank you very much. Lots of love. And remember what Margie said. She's such a funny, so natural being and very inspiring. God hired me. Who's gonna fire me? Exactly. Shine bright as a diamond, or like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Lots of love.